Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. on the Range Broadcasting Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
Hey everybody, what is going on out there? Jumanji. Anybody gonna roll those dice? Just Jumanji. Cows attacking people on the beach and wee Cretia. Why do you keep saying wee France? I don't know. Do they say wee? No. Dave said they don't say that. Hey Laura, what is going on? Bubba Love, how you doing out there? And you know what, Dave? Before we start giving our shout outs, we're gonna do it the right way. Start the show. And somebody from Rolling Stones passed away. Respect yourself, but you know algorithms is gonna get you. Respect yourself. I heard he punched somebody in the face. Respect yourself. Keith Richards ain't gonna never die. Hey everybody, Keith Richards is gonna sniff his own ashes. What's going on? Hey Wanda, what is going on out there, Miss Marjorie? Hey Bubba Love from Mississippi, what's going on? Hey Rita, what? I want me some sweet tea. The nectar of the South. I'm just, until somebody want to trip and be like, unsweet. That's gag worthy right there. Hey, AK69, what's going on? Paul Wall, the drummer died. Yes, and I really want Dave to play something. We ain't on, Facebook a trip. Yeah, Dave said, Yeah, so he died.
We could get away with a couple of ZZ Top stuff, but Rolling Stones, no, we will instantly be flagged for that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why do they do that? If you don't want us to play your music, MCA, RCA, and all the rest of you, no wonder Prince and Michael Jackson and the rest of them flipped on y'all. Stop playing it on the radio. It is what it is. Somebody got an old cassette tape so we could just sit. I'm asking for everybody. Hey, Christy Fowler, thank you so much for your donation today, ma'am. And Dave told me about your husband being in a car wreck, and y'all still have that, and you still decided to bless everyone that's coming to this rally. I want to say prayers to your husband and yourself and your family, but also thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for the donation today. I really appreciate it. Don't get mad at me if Dave don't answer the phone. He literally has 247 numbers he hadn't called back.
Well, and my phone has a tendency that if you're not an actual contact on my
Team
phone,
Android,
it will send you straight to voicemail.
Samsung up in the house.
Which is a great and bad thing sometimes.
Samsung, he's iPhone. House divided. Will not call each other. I'm just saying. Hey, William Bernard, what is going on, New Mexico? How you doing out there? Hey, Miss Beverly, how you doing out there? What's going on, Melody? How you doing? What is going on, Arm Ann? How you doing out there? Look, Paul Wall already said, Cretia. What? Have you watched this video? This lady named Kirsten Megan Kelly. Is it the same Megan Kelly that said, I don't want to be around Fox News no more. I'm another Trumper, and I'm just going to go over here and go to a whole nother network. And she fell. Just like she felt like Shepherd in the house. Just Shepherd. Just the whole nother. I remember that woman. Is that the same one? Probably not. What's going on out there? The House Senate passed the infrastructure bill just now. What you want us to do? I got a pastor down here. Well, I got a so-called pastor as one of my senators think it's okay to slaughter, the least of these. What do you want? You really? Thank you for allowing everybody and their grandma to know that the Senate just and the Dirty 17 just literally passed that infrastructure bill, and you talking about they ain't no rhinos. Okay, whatever, dude. What's going on, Shammy? Shawd. Shimmy. Shy, my God. Oh my God, I'm just gonna say that. What's up? My God. Cretia, you're sounding it out. I'm trying to. I got God, G-A-W-D. I got that one. See, watch somebody say, speak English. Let me tell you, call it. It's Cretia-isms. You speed up, okay? You speed up. It's called country, ghetto, with some slang in it. It just comes out my mouth. It rolls freely. Pinky in the air and say the same thing. Just speak English. These right here. What's going on out there? Hey, Mac McGregor. What's going on out there? Hey there, Black Mamba. What's going on? Kelly One. Lulu Maryland. What's going on, Pam? How you doing out there? I see you. What's up, Maybear? You out? What? Just started. Oh, shimmy as in my God. Okay then, my God. How you doing out there? Hey, Melody, let's get on over here. What is going on, David Whitman? He was like, you gonna say hey to me today? What's going on, David? How you doing out there? Hey, Penny Mae. I love Cretia-isms. How they gonna tell me I need to learn English?
Oh, and just to take a part from the playbook of Michael Bogus and William Bernard.
What?
We are on actual 2 YouTube channels.
Whose?
If you look up, there's several people on James Klucken.
3?
Oh, there's more than 3
I'm
on
just
James
kidding. Hey,
Klucken.
y'all. Who else?
And if you look up Dave Klucken,
Ooh!
we're gonna work YouTube like Michael Bogus and William Bernard.
I ain't. Cretia, why not? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I wonder if that woman's still a millionaire. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? You took me off YouTube? Okay. It's the Dirty 19. Oh, it's 19 more of the senators. Ooh, Cretia, you always rub the desk when you get disappointed. I didn't get disappointed over that. Come on now. It's the same ones. Who is going to take down our country? Flip that coin over. Now you see what I'm talking about. When the people's like, it's the Democrats. How many of you go over there and sit? Pay attention. It ain't just the Democrats that has literally taken us down the ghetto, to the bottom of the barrel. I'm just saying. You think the Democrats could do this by themselves if they wasn't sleeping in the bed with Republicans? I'm going to need for y'all to stop. Because all these people, these infighting, you're a Democrat, I hate you. You're a Republican, I hate you. Dude, focus on the peeps, okay? Focus on family. No. People. I ain't finna focus on one party.
The ones that I really like are the Republicans who say, you have to vote for us so we can fight and stop the Democrats. And then you find out they're the ones selling us out to the Democrats.
On the Council
Brad
of Foreign
Raffensperger, Brian Kemp.
Ooh. You gonna still keep on throwing out names? Shaney. Keep going. Mittens.
Oh, Mittens is
I know it. Miss Lindsay.
Kelly Loeffner.
Ooh, you better say that. Cretia, see, that's why they don't invite you to their shindigs. Look, I went to a barbecue, and they literally said it was a barbecue. So I'm like, trading places. I'm coming out there with a beach ball and some flip-flops. What you mean you got this catered from Shane's Rib Shack? That ain't barbecuing. I'm expecting a whole bunch of hard legs out there around the grill. Oh, you can't get your shirt dirty. That's why I don't go anywhere unless I'm invited. Hey, Tony, what's going on over there in Australia? Our eyewitness on the ground. Our eyewitness of all things Australian is up in the house. What's going on, Tony? Well, hey, Dave never ever answered his phone. Girl, no. That's why I blow it up. He ain't got no choice. Hey, Calvin, I heard that Georgia's governor blamed black people. What?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Kemp? Where?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Powwow, somebody pull that up. I ain't got time to
I know he's blamed you.
You know what? Let's take keywords.
I know he's told people to stay away from you.
You finna try to hurt my feelings off that one?
No, I'm just reminding, and let's dig it in on Kemp.
I guess he did blame this black girl. Okay.
Yes,
okay, let's see what he said. Let's copy paste keywords. That's how I do it. Be like, Cretia, Trump is going to the Pentagon. Did you type in? I didn't see that. No. Wasn't him. It just wasn't him. What? It's the okay. Let's find out who really said this. Okay. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Why he look like Sleepy Jeb Bush? Okay, I digress. Blame black community Democrats for COVID spread. See, this is what I'm talking about. That right there. Just give them the stink eye. This dude, did you look at a picture of him? He looked like Jeb Bush. Damn, ain't the Bushes from Texas? There you go. He looked like, who's been slipping in your window? Pow. Somebody from the Bush clan, because this dude looked straight like a Bush. He looked just like Jeb. He looked like Jeb Bush, sleepy, snory, sniffy, and scratchy. I'm just saying, let's keep reading. All right. It says, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is speaking out regarding the rise of COVID-19. Is it the Delta or is it a new variant? I'm asking. It says, in Texas, blaming the blame on various communities within the region. And he got his finger pointed out like that. Okay. In an interview with Laura Ingrams, it says that Patrick placed the blame on Democrats and the African American community, because they said that like 46% of black people, or was it in the 60s? 66% of black people said hell no to the no, hell to the no. Maybe we didn't forget about Tuskegee, Rosewood, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's keep going back. Let's just go on back. You ain't got that much of a short ass, because when we don't like you, ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, then. It says that as to why the number are so high in the Lone Star State. You're going to be lonely, because as all the other Republicans are like, no, you did not just say that bullshit. Okay, keep going. It says most of the numbers are with the unevacuated. Is that what we're going to call it? I don't need algorithms, okay? You're going to try to get me to say, quit quam. We ain't doing that either. All right, it says that unevacuated. Creature, why you keep saying it? Algorithm's going to get you. It says, and the Democrats likes to blame Republicans for that. This is what Patrick said. Well, the biggest group in the most states are African American, black folk. And right here, raise your hand if you're sure that I ain't going to get that jab. Oh, I'm going to blame me then. I'm black. That don't crack. I'm just saying, and they ain't never smoked it either. Keep going over here. It says, well, the biggest groups in most states are African Americans. We forgot to put that record player on. That's what Joe Biden said. It says, who have not been vaccinated. No, really? I could have told you that. We use our own logic. What? I guess you can't shame us when majority of our ancestors died over some foolishness. Creature, honey, that was contempt. So, okay, keep going. It says the last time I checked, over 90% of them voted Democrats in their major cities and major counties. So it's up to Democrats to get, just as that it's up to Republicans to try to get as many people vaccinated. Let me tell you something, Republican Party. Don't come up in my face with that mess. Creature, I'm blinking at everybody. I'm going to shame her and say she needed to do it for her ancestor. Hell no, that woman plainly told me about Rosewood and Tuskegee. I don't know what you talking about. I'm just throwing that out there. Creature, their whole head bounced. Yeah, it did, honey. You better stop. It said, let's keep going. So it wasn't Brian Kemp. It says, Patrick ended his statement by saying he respects the right of people. See, this is why they get hit with shoes. Okay, stop. It says, but who wants to get the vaccine or jab? And it won't be forced, but nothing is being done to the African American community that has significantly higher numbers of unvaccinated people. Let me tell you, we like to fight. The black community like to fight. All our lives, we had to be reminded of what people did a long time. So our cackles is already up in an uproar. You might want to slow your roll, bro, because it don't look like you can fight it all. Great show. We get pissed from 0 to 60, just like that. We don't even need a Tesla. Hey, Cindy, I'm like, well, this the hell it's the black people's fault. And the Taliban said that they're gonna do everything to stop climate change. It's all a lie. Let me guess. You one of them people that said, "Get the jab." How that's working out for Abbott?
Well,
boom.
We know the Democrats will be working with the Taliban then.
Ooh, he would too, with that slick stuff coming out his mouth. See, this is why. Seriously, just watch. Black people wear Timbs for a living too. You might want to watch out, because I heard them things hurt once you throw them really hard with a lot of force. That dude looked just like a bush. So it's not surprising at all. Somebody look and see if he's part of the Council on Foreign Relations. That's what I see it. Hey, Patty, it's hypocritical. Just gonna throw that. Patty was trying to get those big words out there. It's like a tongue twister. So yeah, it's hypocrites, just like that. Hey Lisa, it's the illegals that are getting in through the border. Shh, Melody. Shh, you can't say stuff like that. That's gonna make you a white supremacist. Power to the people, girl. I feel you. Somebody called me a white supremacist the other day. I was like, where? Y'all just throwing up stuff now. Y'all just be wanting to have an argument. I don't live in the black community. Girl, me either. But you know what? Let me digress, because it's like an interracial street. There's some beautiful houses around here. And I'll be like, oh my God, I didn't know they was black. I go down 2 more houses. Dave, did you know there was a black family that lived there? Oh my God, is that a 2-story and a Mercedes and a Lexus? Dude, they cutting grass. Did you know there was black folks? He said,
Yeah.
I didn't. You better go on up there and invite them to the Faith Over Fear rally. I mean, you and invite them. So what? Okay, keep going. Hey, Sheena, what? Walked out on the media again. Oh, Joe, he took the knee last night. He's falling, and he can't get up. NWA women was like, what is he doing? What is he doing? I'm just going to take the knee. Dude, get up off your knees. Stop that. That's not cool. Somebody said, well, you know, he's trying not to stand and blocks the women behind him. Well, get to the side. Slide, part it like the Red Sea and stand up front. Why are you taking a knee? You look like the Democrats that had the dashikis on what was that, Black History? I was sitting there like, what is that about? Where did you get that dashiki headscarf wrap stuff? What the? Take that off. Take that off. They don't even look right on y'all. I better start like Ben Gay and mothballs. Hey, Jacqueline, what's going on? CIA leader Taliban held a secret meeting yesterday. So you just gonna jump the gun? Fine. How you know I got that? I had it. I thought I did. I had to go over here. Nope, that's not it. Okay, let's. Jacqueline started it, so let's go ahead, Paul Wall. She beat you. Jacqueline said, "Watch me with my receipt." Okay, she got her. Well, she didn't have the receipt, but she kind of told a topic that was actually on my page. But and since she did that, let's go ahead and do what she said that is going on right about now. Rikers Island inmates run the asylum. Biden CIA director. Okay, I told you. Let's do this, Jacqueline. Breaking news. That's pretty much what it says here. Biden CIA director met with the Taliban leader in Kabul. Christian, you gonna say that a whole capital right? Iceland, whatever that meant. It says CIA director William J. Burns met secretly face to face. Now, he didn't say nothing about all those kids. I found the article today. Actually, about them snatching little kids out of their house to make them slaves. Just slaves. Remember last time I said that word last night, my whole page started flipping and tripping. So it says that on Monday, yesterday, in Kabul, it's Kabul, Christian, Afghanistan. It says Byrne met with Abdul Barbadar. Whatever. According to 2 United States officials, as the August 31st deadline to evacuate stranded Americans and troops loom. It says, while it's unclear what they met about. How much more money do y'all need? We got a lot of it because we printed out thin air. And I promise you that you can have all the missiles and the guns and the helicopters and the ammunition and everything else if you just make us look good. Just say you're going to stick up for climate change. Because, they came out today and said, yeah, we're going to cooperate with the world on climate change. How? How? Just crease up. That's what I heard they sound like. It says likely asking for safe passage of Americans to the airport.
Now?
Look at me. Look at my face. We're going to roll our eyes on that. That was the end of the article.
Too little, too late to lie again with you.
Yeah, it is.
Too much, too little, too late to try again with you.
Something that you blew, 'cause it's over. Just seriously? Too much, too little, too late to try again with you. Just, I heard that if you drop a missile, it kind of makes the sand glass. What? Krisha, you're asking for it? No, they left all them bombs over there. Bombs over Baghdad. Whatever. Hey, Mike Farley, we are going to pay the Taliban just like we paid. People forget about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish that. Like we pay the Islamo-Nazi regime in Iran. Ding, 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 ding. They all algorithm just flipped on this page. Just why? Just why? It says, seem like the vax are dropping. Ooh, I almost read that, Christina. Christian. I almost read that. Let's see if we can read this without triggering somebody. Well, Snowflake hit. Just middle of summer, I can't still believe they're walking around. Here you go. He said, it seemed like the people that actually took that jab are dropping quicker than making people that didn't take that jab sick. Time to flip the script. Dude, are you black? I ain't heard a white person say flip the script. Okay then. It says the people that actually took that jab needs to be on house arrest. He said, and I am drawing the line. You see how I just dissected that without actually saying what you said? Because dude, you're trying to get me shut down. Hey Sheena, I was one that called that too. I said you will have to call us a cult. Trump tards. So I guess that I like baskets of deplorables. Neanderthals. I like that kind of stuff. Hell, I'm all right now. I'm even caring about super predators. Because, you know, the rhythm is gonna get you. The rhythm is gonna get you. And no offense, a predator, we could see in the dark. And through people's bodies across the field from 150 yards. I'm just saying, I'll take the predator. Sure will. Krisha. They called it. You better pop your collar. Hey, Bobby Bakes. You put your whole name out there. Okay, then. It says, hello, my friends. That's Sailor, sophisticated. She had one finger in the air as typing. It says, my friends, we all know the true one in the White House. Who's Satan? Yeah. I had to look down and see it. Not today. Okay, keep going. I have family fighting overseas to get back home. We're praying for them to make it back home. What? I mean, you're going to withdraw us and send 1,000 more in. You're going to withdraw us and then bring 6,000 in. Somebody make this make sense. You're going to hurry up and just squash President Trump stuff and just let all break loose. And then you're going to say, we're going to send some troops over there. Yeah, that still ain't made sense to me. I'm just, what? Oh, my community is a melting pot. Mine is too. But nobody's invited me to their house yet, besides Steve. Hey, Mary, no big deal with Biden White House conference. Same crap. Took no questions and walked off real quick. I was hoping somebody said 4, and he just tumbled for no reason. One day he gonna forget about pick up the right foot. Just watch. Biden hanging Israel out to dry. Sandra, they've been doing that ever since that embassy was over there. Biden, Democrats, Israel. Let's all collectively roll our eyes, because that's you knew that was gonna happen. Hey everyone, I've been off because my internet is in and out for a week. Girl, they testing our boundaries. They testing our Chris, you know they're not. You know what? You late. You're just late. We pulled up the website. We saw the dinging. We saw it being doxxed all around the United States. We already had those receipts. Yes, they've been targeting our infrastructure and our electrical grid for a minute now. They're testing all the weak spots. If they could get in the Treasury Department, they could get in the Defense Department. What's your apartment? I just had to ask. I don't think McAfee could save us right about now. Because didn't nobody save him? He did not kill himself. What? Krisha. Girl, I hope you heard what was in that condo on the 3rd floor. What? Conspiracy alert, and 6 months will be the truth. Okay, hey Melissa, what's going on? I hate you couldn't join today. Hi Mike Farley, how are you doing today? You were gonna be late anyway, so hey, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave you alone on that one. Hey there. What? Miss Lucretia, you always welcome to my home. Thank you, Melody. I always gotta ask, do I have to take my shoes off? Because I don't mind. Just make sure I have some not holy socks. Them the best socks you can actually wear is the ones that you done roughed it out with, okay? Hey, Amy, God saves us. He has his quota. He has his quota. And if you know, you're already saved. Krisha, you finna start? No, I'm trying not to, but it's that close. But if you're already saved, did you know that 60% of millennials think there is another way to get to heaven but through Jesus Christ? I don't know who lied to you. I don't know what pastor you reading or listening to, and I don't know what book you picked up or you didn't. Oprah, yeah, I remember she said, you could get into heaven because your works. I said, you a lie. Not gonna happen. Krisha, I believe in his promises, Doreen. I want to take America down, but I hear today, I can't remember where or who, they said that they want to take America down. Okay, they were sending our troops overhead to destroy all our military equipment. That is, girl, no, that's a lie. I couldn't even finish reading it. Now let me tell you something. I want you to open up a whole nother tab. It's called The Fast and the Furious. Okay?
Not the movie. Not the movie.
It's called The Fast and the Furious, okay? This is during the Obama regime, okay? You don't remember all our guns was smuggled across the southern border. Honey, they've been arming these people for a while. Now I want you to go in there. And remember when we had the Arab Spring, you remember the Arab Spring, and we had, the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, and we had Barack Hussein Obama that refused to call ISIS, calling it ISIL, the JV squad. They was arming them, honey. They didn't go in there and get that stuff. They didn't go in there and get that stuff. You remember when Trump said, hey, me, France, and Britain just dropped the father of all bombs, and boom, on one of those holding areas. So we've been arming opposition groups for decades now, okay? Decades. Now, let me tell you something. What, Krisha, what? We got to look at Bill Clinton if you want to look at North Korea. Somebody looked this up. It was Bill Clinton that allowed North Korea to be able to make those missiles that are shooting off. Then, during the Barack Hussein Obama time, they was the ones that was literally, come closer. Come closer. They was actually arming Iran. Whoop! Death to America! Death to America! Well, you got that type of equipment because, our administration decided to give it to you. And I'm blinking. Yes, ma'am. Did you see all that artillery and all that firepower they left behind? And the merry-go-rounds? Did you see the bumper cars? And they ain't even supposed to be playing on those dirts again. But they are. This, girl, it's a mess. We did that. We did that. Council on Foreign Relations. I'm just Krisha. You better look it up. Any Republican that has anything to do with the Council on Foreign Relations is a straight up traitor. You saw how I faded that out. Traitor. This is exactly what they are. Just look up the Council on Foreign Relations. It's gonna. Didn't I blow your mind this time? And didn't I? Do you hear me, babies? Hey, Mitzi, what's going on? My husband made a statement that the French and the British could step in to save our ass. That's a possibility. They already are. And I heard Australia helping them now. Helping get these people out of Afghanistan. And Germany. You got 4 other countries. So we got France. Krisha, please stop saying that about France. Okay, we got France. We got Britain, scrumptious. Scrumpets, like crumpets. We got them. Then you got German sauerkrauts. You got Germany. And then they come from a land down under. Then we got the Australian. Better run, you better take cover. Yes. Hey, Dallas, what's going on? Mr. President? Which one first? Because we don't call Joe Biden president on my show. We call him the P word. There's a lot of P's you can put right there besides that one. Pressure cooker.
Pissant.
That was Dave. As many Americans remain in Afghanistan and what plans do they have to bring them home? None. Our government. Hey, everybody. This is Circle Back Girl. Circle Back. She said we actually got 165 Americans out of. I said 165 Americans. Out of thousands. And we supposed to clap you on the back. Somebody go get her some dye. I think that's affecting her head.
Actually, I'm sure that our current administration does have a plan in exchange to bring those Americans home, and it involves exchanging more weapons and ammunition to the current Taliban.
That's how I'm like, he's such an optimist. It's not really. Hey, Nancy, what's going on out there? Taliban are wearing our uniforms. Did you see that? Girl, yes, they are. Yes, they are. But we're going to get into that when we get back. Y'all stay tuned. Go ahead, Dave.
Heard it said today, Jesus can take our fears away. I know that's true, but first we need to pray. As generations expand, feels like we're living in a foreign land. Divided we fall, united we stand. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than all happening here. When our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised. What we have to do, fall back on our knees and confess, align with the truth. As the story said, with the words written in red, He will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised. What we have to do, fall back on our knees and confess, align with the truth. As the story said, with the words written in red, He will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear.
Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. D-Livers, oh my God, my phone and the people on my phone, they gave me 4 articles. Just look, I'm making y'all mad. Ends the bushes. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, let's go ahead and say, y'all go to Etsy store. Y'all please hit our PayPal. Let's get to the Eventbrite. But let's get to these articles because they said, Krisha, you ain't just going to go over to D-Live. Let's talk about Biden first. We got a Havana virus or something. And then Kamala. And then we're going to get on to, I don't know, what's next? It says, Biden could leave thousands of Americans behind in Afghanistan. Could. Let me just say is. Krishism. It says, Joe Biden could leave behind thousands of Americans in Afghanistan if he sticks to his August the 31st as his deadline to remove all U.S. troops in the country. Get the troops out, but leave the citizens.
And I think that was partly so that later they could negotiate giving the Taliban more money and more weapons to get those people out. And then he'll
somebody go get Jesse Jackson up out the hospital right about now.
They'll give him a Nobel Peace Prize for doing this.
Nobel what?
They'll give him a Nobel Peace Prize for exchanging weapons and money.
Not if he think Hunter Biden is the most smartest thing he ever known. Just I had to express
They gave
my own
Obama a Peace Prize for being elected. I mean,
no, they knew the plans he had in store, okay? It says the Daily Caller, which is true, reported Tuesday, today, citing an official with direct knowledge of the evacuations efforts in Afghanistan. It says there about 3,800 Americans have been evacuated from Afghanistan since July the 29th, with an estimated 8,000 remaining. Y'all believe these numbers? Okay. It says the officials told the Daily Caller, based on the pace of the evacuations efforts, it's doubtful we are going to bring in 8,000 more Americans now between now and August the 31st. This today, CNN reported Biden plans to stick to the August 31st as his deadline for withdrawing all U.S. troops. Biden reported decisions come after the Taliban said that it would accept no extension for U.S. forces in Afghanistan among that date. Okay, that was one article. Krisha, you gonna say anything about it? Well, what more can we say on that? But just pray that these people get the heck off of no. Okay, here we go. The Havana syndrome. Now, Mayberry is very good on some days of actually sending me articles, and she said, Krisha, hey, you saw this new virus? Look, we just started talking about the Delta. What you mean there's a new one? Well, that's not what it was. So this one is the Havana syndrome, because they said microwaves. And I'm thinking microwaves, I'm thinking like Jiffy popcorn. Not Jiffy, but Urban Redenbacher, some stuff like that. Here it is. I want y'all to listen and listen well. Now, we know, because we had already talked about this last year in 2020, that China has the technology to use sound waves and lasers and not actual bombs. So when they was talking about microwaves, what? Never mind, Dave. It says that the State Department, the CIA, and the Pentagon have stepped up efforts to investigate a series of health incidents deemed direct energy attacks. I'm gonna let that sink into everybody out there that came to my page and said we was lying about EMPs, that we was lying about these energy weapons, and that we was lying, period. I'm just gonna let that sink in and let the crickets go. Hear the fans. Okay then. It says that which have injured American officers in Cuba, China, Russia, and elsewhere. It says now we have learned that the United States is also probing its suspected attacks in Miami and Alexandria, Virginia, as well as near the White House. Oh God, they on our land. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. That means if they got that hill, you better believe there's an EMP pump somewhere. Go, woo, that shit, poo, 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 poo. Damn. This is deeply troubling and unresolved mystery with both humans and national security implications. Spanned more than 4 years. The first attack occurred in November 2016 in Cuba. American diplomats and CIA officers there started suffering from the dubbed Havana syndrome. The debilitating symptoms, severe vertigo, fatigue, headaches, loss of hearing, memory, balance, led Washington to evacuate the victims for extended treatment and, in some cases, early retirement. If we use an A-bomb on our own military, I digress. By the end of 2017, more than 24 American embassy personnel in Cuba had shown symptoms. The Trump administration recalled more than half of the embassy staff and their family members have issued a travel warning to Cuba. Ain't nothing over there. Why you go? Okay, stop. In response to Cuba's failure to protect American officials in accordance with the Vienna Convention, it said, in addition, from spring of 2017 to at least 2019, more than 14 Canadian officials stationed in Cuba reportedly got hit, experiencing similar symptoms. Some of them sued their government for downplaying and mishandling the mysterious illness. Pretty much like, woo-wee! I'm going to finish this one. Although, it says, though it through it all, Raul Castro, Minister of Foreign Affairs, denied any knowledge of reported health concerns. Like Agent Orange. He dismissed the symptoms as science fiction and called Washington moves political. It says initial theories of what caused the ailments ran a gambit. It says a stressful environment, a virus, toxic pesticides, exposure to acoustic or sonic waves. I take the last one for 5,000. Nobody's on Jeopardy anymore. Okay. After examining 21 of the affected U.S. officials from Cuba, a medical team from the University of Pennsylvania Center for Brain Injury and Repair subscribed the symptoms in the March 2018 as an unknown energy source. And is highly directive. It says the center director, Dr. Smith, later said the microwaves were considered the main cause of the afflictions, adding that the teams were increasingly sure that officials had suffered injuries to widespread brain networks. Girl, you gonna keep reading? Yeah, I think we need to know this. It says in 1961-62, discoveries of American biologist Frey highly intense microwave beams can produce a sensation of odd, loud noise called brain damage without any head trauma, and explains by intelligent experts to launch an attack. A satellite dish mounted on a small van could possibly be used to direct microwave beams at its targets through walls, windows from as far as a couple of miles away. Damn. Okay, keep going. A prime suspect behind these attacks, according to current and foreign intelligence officials, guess what? Russia. No, the United States probably got some stuff in there. If they know about this technology, ain't no damn way they finna let somebody else one up them. If you think your government is shady, you better time that. Okay, Krisha. It says the U.S. adversary arm and a radio frequency energy technology that's under Putin. So you know if Putin got it, China got it, we got it too. They've been testing us as dumb. Okay, stop, Krisha. Has engaged in poisoning, injuring, and incapacitating its foes. We have too. During the Cold War, Washington feared that Moscow was turning microwave radiations into a covert weapon that could produce a neutral impact. It says the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency warned in 1976. Okay, it started in 1961 and 62. Cold War was in the 70s. You don't think America got this technology also? Do anybody remember where the A-bomb came from and all those German scientists that came from the World War II? Yeah, go look up the history. It says, wow, 1976, that the Soviet research on microwaves showed great promise for disrupting the behavior patterns of military or diplomatic personnel. And it says that by CIA officers on intelligence missions in Russia, Poland, and former Soviet satellites of Georgia, Taiwan, and Australia from 2017 to 2019 only reinforced the suspicion of everybody that got any kind of technology in their whole mainland has pretty much got. Okay, we rods of God. Thank you, Paul Wall. I forgot. Oh, thank you, Paul Wall. Thanks. It was back in April. He was. Oh, who birthday? I don't know. Hey there, Juju B. Sorry for your loss, Black Mamba. Sorry for your loss. Effing fake anthrax, Xanax made with fentanyl killed my brother. I'm so sorry. Alarming leaked cable show how few U.S. citizens have actually been evacuated in Afghanistan. I just want to say, y'all still believe in this booty stuff. I don't. Operation Paperclip. Miss Debbie, what is this? Okay, let's see what this is. This is a real thing, y'all. This is a real that's a real thing, Miss Debbie. After World War II, the Nazi Party scientist was given a new life in the United States. Is that Operation Paperclip? Dang, let's read the first one. The horrible secrets of Operation Paperclip. Read. Scan. Scouring the archives and unearthing previous undisclosed records as well as drawing earlier work, Jacobson recount in chilling detail a very particular effort on the part of the United States military to utilize the very scientists who had been essentially Hitler's war efforts. It says Operation Paperclip was a classified program to bring Nazi scientists to America right after World War II. It had, however, a benign public face. No one knew what was going on. Is that what was over there in Arizona or New Mexico where they turned a whole town into like the A-bomb, and they was working on this bomb? Everybody had a fake alias. No one knew any. Woo-wee, Creature. Yes, I read a lot, y'all. It says the War Department had issued a press release saying that the good German scientists would be coming to America to help out in our scientific endeavors. But it was not benign at all, as it's seen in character of Otto's Ambrose, a man, as you know, explained, was keen on helping United States soldiers in a matter of hygiene. That ain't work. It says that, I must say, one of the most dark-hearted characters I wrote about in this book. He was Hitler's favorite chemist. I don't say this lightly, and I found a document in the National Archives. I don't believe it ever been revealed before that shows that during the war, Hitler gave Ambrose a 1 million Reichsmark bonus for his scientific studies. The reason was twofold. Ambrose worked with the Reich Service Nerve Agent Program. What? Let me go back and reread that. Ambrose worked on the Reich's, the Third Reich Secret Nerve Agent Program. But he also invented a synthetic rubber, which was called Bonham. It says the reason rubber was so important, if you think about the Reich's war machine and how tanks needed threads, aircrafts needed wheels, the Reich needed rubber. By inventing synthetic rubber, Ambrose became Hitler's favorite chemist. Not only that, when the Reich decided to develop a factory in Auschwitz, the death camp had a third territory. Here in Auschwitz, there was Berkshire. They did it in a third territory called Auschwitz III, also known as BUNA. This was where the synthetic rubber was going to be manufactured, using prisoners who would be spared the gas chamber as they was put to work, and most often worked to death by the Reich war machine. The person, general manager here as Auschwitz, I probably am saying that wrong. Three was Otto Ambrose. So at Auschwitz, they had that killing scientists that didn't care and was putting all them people in the gas chamber, and the people that they didn't kill, they would send it to Otto. Ambrose was one of the last individuals to leave Auschwitz. This is in the last days of January 1945, as the Russians are about to liberate the death camps. Ambrose is there, according to these documents I have located in Germany, destroying evidence right up until the very end, except what he brought over here. Woo! This thing, that's interesting. He actually came to work in the, that's interesting. It says Otto Ambrose remained one of the most difficult cases to crack in the term of paperclip. While I was unearthed some of the newer horrifying information about the post-war life, most of it remained lost or missing. No, it ain't lost or missing. Because they're just not going to release it. Which means classified. We do know for a fact that Ambrose came to the United States possibly 1 to 3 times. As a convicted war criminal traveling to the United States, he would have needed special papers from the United States Department. The States Department, however, informed me through Freedom of Information Act that those documents was lost or missing. I just learned something new. Thank you, Miss Debbie. That was creepy as the dickens. Even way back then, they was testing it. Thank you, Miss. This is how we learn. This is how we learn together. I didn't know that. 5G is all over the country. Krisha, lift your head up. The German scientists that came over after the war. Just talked into your microwave, TV, stoves, light fixture, etc. They can hear us through everything. Stephanie, our government conducted germ warfare experiments during World War II. They contaminated light bulbs on trains in the subways. I ain't know none of this, y'all. I've watched The Third Reich. I've watched all the documentaries from the Travel Channel to the Discovery Channel. I've read documentaries. I've read books. Now, I've never heard of Operation. Hey, Yvette. That's how our infiltration started. This is heartbreaking. Some of this stuff, y'all. This is something. Nelson, this stuff's been going on for decades. James O'Keefe keep putting out big news tomorrow. He has a whistleblower that has proof. Government is involved in drug smuggling and child and human. You know what? Because we tried that last night in Mexico and U.S. border. Watch it for the big. I believe you. I believe you. Hey, Kat. We are living it today, except we're running to the trains. Hey, Skip, New Mexico tested an A-bomb in New Mexico. The bomb was built in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Wasn't there a test called the Philadelphia, where they literally spliced people and they was embedded in different type of structures and ships? And who comes up with this stuff? I mean, what a mad scientist would think this up? The Philadelphia Project. I think that's what that was. These beings hate Americans, humanity. They need us. They need us. Marita, they need us. They ain't finna wipe their own ass. Oh, that's heartbreaking, y'all. Just some of this stuff that's been around in history. And Sally, that was the Philadelphia experiment where that was the sound waves.
Like I said, Obama gave him that technology. We've been working on it for years.
You know, they tried to say that was fake. The Philadelphia experiment, when they was literally saying that these people was found embedded into different. Okay, hey Elena, just Gail, just come on now. It's either the Sabre said it's either the UFO crap or our Lord and Savior is coming soon. I don't know. All this time they've been saying ain't no such thing as UFOs, and you got the CIA and the FBI and the States Department and Justice Department dropping videos out there claiming why they dropping UFO stuff now?
Because they want you to look at this hand over here and not this hand
Krisha, fix your
over
face.
here.
I am trying to relax it, okay? Sally, I tried to believe that the United States government has been working for the past 100 years, incorporating other governments for a full world takeover. Woo, Miss Durham. The CIA is the boss for all the drugs. My daddy said that. The one that helped found the Black Panthers. He said that. He said it was in New York. He said, you know how many cars they would pop open the trunk of a car and you would have the drugs right there supplied by the CIA and guns? They've been pumping this into lower income community, red, yellow, black, white, in the Indian reservations. Let's finish. In the late 60s and in the early 70s, they was doing mind control experiments with those drugs. Is this like the MK mind something that everybody say ain't true? That's what I heard that mushrooms and the psychedelic LSD was from a literal science experiment. And you wondering why that generation is trying to teach our generation to be stupid and dumb. We're at the top of the hour. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave. Sheesh. That's redunculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, never leave home without your Second Amendment. It's time for us to protect ourselves, especially from the socialists that are coming down upon us. It's time to make this state a sanctuary state for the Second Amendment, and I want full constitutional carry. So with that being said, my name is Matt McGregor and I'm running for Lieutenant Governor.
Bobby Joe said the Clintons were swapping drugs for guns since Arkansas days.
Yeah, down in South America.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait, he like the attorney general or some stuff like that? And then
no, he was the governor.
No. He was attorney something. Then he became the governor. Then he ran for the what? Now, yeah, I know his detail, so, yeah. His security detail, he used to stay on Strippers Row, if you know what I mean. Strippers Row, if you know what I... Really? Bobby Joe? I ain't all things are possible with the Clinton crime. Oh, wait. Really? I ain't saying you... Really? Damn.
Remember Pablo Escobar?
Yeah. Shut up. What they got to do with the Clintons?
Well, you just talked about exchanging drugs and guns.
Bobby Joe, somebody validate what Dave just said. Pablo Escobar, and really? Come on, y'all. Somebody, can anybody validate that? That's heartbreaking. What the F? See, I'm a good girl now, so I didn't even drop the F button. Crazy sure you're gonna bring us back right. Welcome back to where everybody is trying to wake up everyone with the receipts and stuff that are prevalent of our time, so we can all be on one accord and actually keep our eyes out. News. Okay, just y'all go to the Etsy store, y'all go to the Eventbrite and go to PayPal. We'll come back and do it properly. Y'all are blowing. I haven't even swallowed this since break. because we sitting here talking, and I talked through my break, but some of this stuff y'all telling me, I'm sitting here like, are you serious? I mean, I ain't calling nobody a liar, because this is how you learn. It's just like, you serious? This dude wasn't the attorney general, then the governor, and then the president of the, and he did this, and he had some. Dang, Kimberly, just, can we win for not losing? Chris, fix your face. I'm trying to. Just some of the stuff ain't. Come on now. Some of this stuff been before we was even thought about. That just been done all this time. Tara Lynn, what? 40s and the 60s, they starved them to see how long it would take. It took and injected them with different vaccines, and they was test subjects for polio vaccines and abused many. They were in the process of digging up thousands. Oh, Jesus! Thousands of Native children in Canada. Woo! Cat. Cat Martin got something here, y'all. Search DuckDuckGo. My heart just started just like really pattering for this. A manufactured illusion. We just no. Come on now. Come on. Who gave me this? Cat. Y'all want to hear this? It's gonna ding. It might even buffer right quick. I'm gonna try to do it in that voice that I do. Y'all ready for this? Coronavirus, a manufactured illusion. This analysis by Dr. David Martin below of the coronavirus is simply extraordinary. What this doctor says is that the influenza virus that has disappeared has not disappeared, and it merely reflects the synthetic artificial woo. You about to get this whole page. Ding ding. Somebody's like, report, they're telling the truth. It's called manufactured illusion for anybody else want to hear, because I'm going to read that after this flipping show, because you know if I start they're going to bounce. I had to take that out my ear from what I just scanned. I just can't. I appreciate that. I'm gonna research that. Some of that stuff I got I got down to the second paragraph and said I cannot read that out loud. Y'all saw what happened last night. Lindsay, I'm trying. Praise God, I'm wide awake, never going back to sleep. We can't. 2,400 kids picked up in Australia and forced to get the jab. No parents. They snatched that little girl out of. Did you see the one with them? They snatched that little girl out of her father's hand, and those 3 cops jumped on that dad as he trying to fight to get his. We just gonna. Stephanie may explain why the indigenous women on reservations have been disappearing without a trace. You are not the first person. You're about the 5th person that told me that. You're the 5th person that is just like a perpetual poverty, and it is just easier to just they just disappear and nobody cares. I care, Stephanie. They can't keep doing people like this. They can't. Well, play Brainwash. Just play that song right quick. Well, I think we need to hear that. I'm going to turn the speaker up. Go ahead, Dave. You're going to get brainwashed. Oh, my God. When you start playing,
The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police. Need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog. Cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
Wow.
Let's just have the conversation.
How much truth in
Not
this
every
one
liberal
song
is
is
dumb,
playing
all
in my ear.
Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Woo!
They can't stop us.
They can't stop us.
Cause we're ready to fight. Trying to
They're trying to brainwash us.
But we won't let freedom die.
We won't let freedom die.
Woo!
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
I don't One of my friends, Hillary, said she wrote me something, text messages today about what's going on, some of these FEMA camps around the different states in America. And then she started asking me about Australia. And I said, there's a couple of people on a daily basis that watches us from Australia that's letting us know what's on the ground down there. And I believe Tony Lee, and I believe a lot of these people, a lot of y'all out there that lives in Australia. Well, Christina said that that's why Australia got rid of the guns, so that the people can protect themselves. Self-preservation is a mofo. I'm gonna say that one more time. You can make a weapon out of anything. You don't absolutely have to have a gun. And like Tom MacDonald said, if we come together, they can't stop us. And right now, those people over there in Australia, and we read that article yesterday where thousands and thousands and thousands of people had taken to the street because the last 2 weeks, when we listen to Tony Lee, when she pops in on here and tell us about the military just flying overhead, telling people to get back in their homes, they got them locked down with the military. I'm telling you now, they got machetes, they got broomsticks, they got rocks, they got protection.
And
they got boomerangs.
Kangaroos are assholes.
They got boomerangs, okay? Boomerangs. Just sharpen boomerangs. Hey,
you've been watching
you just
Mad
don't
Max?
need a gun just to take somebody down. Mad Max. I actually
You
had
don't-
one of those cheap ass
you don't-
boomerangs
you
that
don't
used to go to the
remember
park.
that scene in that movie?
What?
We'll have to watch that.
Mad Max, I'm thinking of I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money.
No, this is before that one.
Oh, okay.
This is before Thunderdome.
Oh, hey Suzette, how you doing
This
out
is
there?
Road Warrior. I
Hi,
believe.
Susan. Yep, these people about to fight for their kids. Wouldn't you? It's just something about being a parent. You willing to take on to everyone. When your kids, mama bear, father bear. Wow. Look at what's going on in all these school boards. They said enough is enough. When you start messing with people's kids, you bring us the worst and the best in a parent, okay? That is when, the baby come out, and that's why they put it right there. Because you just, some, okay, majority. The majority of parents, you immediately just like, yep, I will die for you. Hey, tell me what you want me to do. As you're looking at that baby, you realize your heart literally just got 10 times bigger, and you are gonna protect that thing, that baby in your arms with everything in you. And when you messing with a cub, and I don't care, this is just human nature. This is the animal kingdom. But when you are targeting anybody's baby, cub, anything, they gonna fight back. And right now, them trying to take the children, they seeing that right there should have never happened. Because you having parents from every walk of life just saying, taking that pledge like, not my baby. That's just ammonia in a spray bottle, if nothing else. Hot grits, a cast iron skillet. Throw one and bust them up. Crash shot. Okay. Hey, Yvette, I saw a video. Truckers are shutting down the country and fighting back. They like to eat too. Hey Chantilly, get a can of wasp spray. Anybody used to do that? We used to use White Rain. Get you some White Rain aerosol can. Psst. I don't know who did that. I did. You know he was gonna sneak that song up in here. This means he said it's best to have a millstone wrapped around your neck instead of touching the least of these. There's a reason why we're so overprotective. I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attacks, I won't turn back. Wasp spray is $2.99. This means even the off-brand, honey, you can get some White Rain if you need to. This means, I don't mean what, anything in a can, shake that thing up. This means you don't need a gun all the time. A pen will work too. For suppression. I plead the blood. Y'all better stop playing. I plead the tens of thousands of people head your way. Even the popos will step down. And when you messing with children, you bring out the best and the worst in everyone. I'm just the black mamba up. We had to say it. A crossbow. Yes, ma'am. Which one on the end? What tip? Because you know they got tips for that. Different tips for a cross. Creation. Just throwing it out there. Cheaper too. Cheaper too. Just what tip are you gonna put on the end of that? Tell me they ain't, because I got some. Okay. Hey, Paul Wall, a slingshot. They forgetting about David and Goliath. Plot out right between the eyes. Creisha, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Ohio trucker. You know why I did this? It's just a human, anything about a trucker. You just waiting for that air horn. Just keep going. Hey there, AK, what is going on, Chantilly? Us females, we always have a can of hairspray and a lighter. Throwing that out there. Hey there, AK, what is going on, Ohio trucker? Hey, Melody, what's up, Black Mama? What's this? What's this? Hi, she did that. It's $109. It is Southland Archery Supplies, a Viper SS handheld pistol crossbow package, $199. $199. One more time. Yeah, go ahead and play a video, Dave. They can't see it, but everybody else can.
You'll be able to see it once it finally hits what you're seeing.
I know there's a 10 seconds delay. Go ahead, baby cake. What you got for us?
From the Humongous, the Lord Humongous, the warrior of the wasteland, the Ayatollah of rock and roller.
I am gravely disappointed. Again, you have made me unleash.
I'm waiting on Dr. Dre and Tupac to roll up in there at any moment now.
Remains of the gallant scouts. Why?
Why everything gotta happen in the desert? Ain't gonna be no water then.
You will not listen to reason. Now, my prisoners say you plan to take the gasoline out of the wasteland. You sent them out this morning to find a vehicle. A rig big enough to hold that fat tank of gas. What a puny plan. Look around you.
I don't know what I'm watching. What is this? I don't know why I messed with y'all. That's just all messed up. Watch what?
Humongous will not be defined.
What am I watching for? What is that? What movie is that? Mad Max. What Tina?
I got it. I got it.
Why am I ducking? Oh! Did y'all see that? Who got those skills? Who trained their children to do that? Somebody, just Willie Bass. That's where we going? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think I got that much precision to throw a boomerang like that. I don't want it to come back. I don't want that to come back. Mad Max, I ain't never. Team Dave, awesome clip. I ain't never seen a movie. I'm just, I'm literally, welcome to everybody to the Wild Wild West. I'm thinking that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Tupac finna come up there and do a whole song. Is that where they got that video from? No, because you lied. You's a lie. You a lie. That look just like Dr. Dre and Tupac. California. No, wrong one. Okay then. Team Dave. I still ain't saw that movie before. I don't know what that is. I saw Welcome to the Thunderdome.
That was before Thunderdome.
Are we all going? Somebody saying great flick. Flick of what? I ain't never seen that before.
That was a really great movie. There's only one part of that movie that I absolute hate and will skip over.
What, everybody smell like they stink? Because that's the whole movie. I want Steel Magnolia. At least they had some
I will
soap.
never...
You should have threw up the Book of Eli or some stuff like that. You just should have put up the Book of Eli.
Killing a dog will make me walk out of a theater.
They're gonna have to eat something.
You can destroy the whole planet, and I don't care.
Did you hear what they doing over there in Australia? Actually killing dogs. I just thought, was that Australia they're doing that? Hey, shut up! Literally had to say that. Seriously, was that Mel Gibson? No, that was not. The guy that was on that thing. No. Oh. I'm guessing now. Dave gonna be like, we gotta go to the dollar store. Yeah, better movie. Watch Left Behind. Which one? Why don't they just finish the whole series? They just left us hanging. I was waiting for Carpathia. Look at everybody's like, ooh, she know that. I was waiting on Carpathia. Some of y'all gonna get it. Some of y'all won't. Hey there, hey Lisa, what's going on? What is this? Heck, I don't know. Something Dave threw up there, knowing I ain't never seen before. Just like what's the other movie? Spaceballs. Last time I saw Spaceballs, I was in my single digits, so it's like no. He said Spaceball is worse than Blazing Saddles, and that I need to actually watch that movie.
I don't know about Blazing Saddles has to be one of the most offensive and fantastic, beautiful movies.
I liked it.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is this?
Spaceballs was a great movie.
Ha! That's the new governor of New York. Okay, everybody in New York City, statewide vaccine mandate for public schools. The end. Yeah. Oh, Spike Lee believes in the 9/11 conspiracy. I believe in Building 7, but that's neither here nor there. Anybody know about Building 7? You'll know what I'm talking about, okay? AK, wasn't he the one on the motorcycle gang? Who? Spike Lee? I don't think he rode a motorcycle. I don't think that was Spike Lee. Let's keep going. Spell truck is yuck. I meant truck stop. Oh, okay. Oh. Spaceballs is fantastic. You should see it.
It's a great movie.
Is this the one where they had them big ass helmets and an afro pick actually combing the earth surface or the moon or wherever they was? That looks stupid.
I don't know about more offensive than Blazing Saddles, but it was a great movie.
I'd watch it if y'all say it's good. The original Left Behind by Cloud 10 Productions. Will do. Let's get on over here. That's Herschel Walker. We're gonna end on a good note. All right, did y'all hear it? We're gonna switch gears for a minute. Rikers Island. Rikers Island. Now remember yesterday, what's his name? Cuomo. He released murderers and people. That's his last hoorah out of the office. He let them go. But remember last week, a week before last, I was telling y'all that the inmates was actually running the asylum. Well, they are. Inmates run wild on Rikers Island, answer the phones, and destroys equipment. I'm gonna get to this. Okay, good. It says inmates are running wild on Rikers Island amidst the ongoing staff crunch and has left charge free to stab each other, answer phones, and run through the corridors, destroying maintenance equipment. Okay. Sunday morning, 3 inmates from Fort Nation gang jumped a Bloods member and slashed him in the face inside an unmanned housing unit. Okay. At the time, 26 correctional officers was working quadruple shifts. That ain't even a such thing. That's just hold them hostage and they can't go home. Just quadruple. Somebody explain that to me. You work 2 days continuously and you just have a pallet somewhere. You just don't ever clock out. That's the only thing I can think of.
I used to do that.
You'd never just clock out. Is that with a quadruple shift? What is a quadruple?
My longest run was, I believe it was 13 days straight. My shortest day was 16 hours, and my longest day was 22.
Yeah, you still ain't explain quadruple.
And there was never going home.
I've heard 12-hour shifts. I've heard 12-hour shifts. I've heard of 12-hour shifts. So if you add that
nothing.
up, that's 24 plus 24 is 48. That's 2 days without going home. That's only quadrupling I can see. If that ain't even time and a half, that's not even double time. What they getting paid? Okay, let's keep going.
Not
it says
near enough.
35 correctional officers was on triple shifts, and 30 patrol posts, according to Rikers Island, was unmanned as the jail grapples with the ongoing staff shortage. It says that this is what I want y'all to listen to. This one, here we go. It says one of my captains in Rikers Island called a housing unit, and the inmates answered the telephone. And this is what the inmate said. "How you doing, Captain?" The officer went home. He was tired. He was going into triple and 4 tours when he left. He left us here alone. So it's a housing area with no correctional officer watching over them, and this is like an everyday occurrence. Bye. Click. How would you even respond back to that? It said it's just been a nightmare. Last month, told you. The Post obtained pictures of correctional officers' logbook that has been filled out by inmates who, with the lack of supervision, when he was left in an unmanned unit. It says no officer on post, no fan on post. This is outrageous. Something needs to be done now. Signed, inmate. All inmates are stressed. No officer for 2 days. Damn. Department of Corrections needed to get together, please. You're going to say all that and then say, please. Okay, then. It says last week, correctional officers captained protests outside the jail and lambasted what they call worst working conditions in the jail notorious history. Conditions for the DOC Commissioner Vince, I am not tearing his name up, admitted it was serious. We are deeply concerned about the safety of our staff, medical staff, and incarcerated people in our facility, and are working hard to improve conditions. Wait a minute. Which is going to be the next step? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be jailbreak something. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Jailbreak. That's more than they can take, okay? Somebody's just going to be a riot up in there. It says, we have been taking extensive measures to encourage staff to return to work, to relieve those who have been historically worked extra shift to compensate. They're trying to pay their house off in a year. It sounds like what they're trying to do. Because with quadruple shifts, dude, that's like 2 months of compensation.
They're probably not getting paid for that.
What you talking about, Willis? It says that the DOC has blamed the staff shortages for the issues and said approximately 3,000 out of 8,800 staffers either called out sick in July or wasn't working with inmates, and thousands more went AWOL. It says, as a result, that the agency recently implemented a stringent new sick policy that requires staffers to get a hospital note if they was going to be out. That's easy. That is so easy to get a doctor's note. Really? Is this like high school now? Yeah, but dude, this truly is like the stand. Anybody remember that? When everybody got sick in the stand and those inmates was left behind, and all of a sudden they was cannibalizing each other, and then that one that got out of there by this is pretty much like the stand. This is like probably Chinese overtime pay. Well, they should be paid. Seriously. Quadruple shifts. No one has explained that to me yet. Because anything over 12 or a certain amount is like double time. So I want quadruple the pay then. But most of them are like salary. I want quadruple the pay. I mean, seriously, I'm paying off my whole house in 1 year. I'm going to work as much as I can to just be like, and then I quit. That inmate said he just left. He just said, I'm out. Y'all hold it down. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Remind me of the Green Mile. I guaranteed you, he pulled a Green Mile. He just like, F this, and left. Told the inmates answer the phone. That means he left the guard tower slam open. For them to get to a phone, the guard tower was left open. Creature, how you know about this? I told you I worked for the feds.
At a certain point, you look
don't
at what
leave
you're
no
getting,
guard tower open.
You look at what you're getting to do that job, and when it ain't worth it, you say F it.
You don't leave a guard tower open, though. You can at least close the guard tower, which is between two wards or two halls. You just don't. Okay, then. They fed up. They sick and tired and fed up. And you know what? We're at the bottom of the hour. Go ahead and play the video. Stay tuned, people. Go ahead, Dave.
Heard it said today, Jesus can take our fears away. I know that's true, but first we need to pray. As generations expand, feels like we're living in a foreign land. Divided we fall, united we stand. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. When our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised. What we have to do, fall back on our knees and confess, align with the truth. As the story said, with the words written in red, He will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over fear. Red, white, and bruised. What we have to do, fall back on our knees and confess, align with the truth. As the story said, with the words written in red, He will send a comforter to guide us through. Faith over fear, let it ring clear. Something greater than us happening here. And our eyes are open, but our vision ain't clear. Believe without seeing, faith over
Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. I am Lucretia Hughes. Like I said, if you get knocked off Facebook, go to D-Live. If you get all knocked off there, go to R2 Media. If you get knocked off there, go to God Family Country. And if you don't get knocked off at all but want a t-shirt or help us out with the Faith Over Fear rally, please go to the Eventbrite link, sign up, and go to Etsy, Fallback USA, and hook us up with the official merchandise where everything is made here. And also go to PayPal. If you just be like, girl, here's I got 5 on it.
And
You can
just
do that
to add
too.
to that,
What?
like, okay, the rallies don't happen without donations, and the show doesn't happen unless we sell merchandise. So,
You're not a finesse
ladies and
people.
gentlemen, no,
Finesse them. Finesse people.
I'm just telling you like it is.
I think I'm rubbing off on you. Hey now, Christy B. Oh, she put my Cash App up here. Thank you so much. Somebody sent us 20 in the mail today. You know what 10 for 10 mean? I'm good at 10 for 10s. But I eat beef hot dogs. You gonna eat this and like it? Okay, I'll stop. Hey, Miss Tilly. Yes, you did. Can't wait to wear them. There you go. Chantilly lace. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I'll squeeze a turnip. My urgent care is understaffed already, and the 5th, a lot of us are going to be out. Did you see those people down there in Florida, those doctors that pretty much just should go to, forgot about their Hippocratic Oath, 72 of them. We're not gonna treat anyone that's not vaccinated. You better drop out of medical. You turn in your licenses. You turn in yours and everything else to get to stepping, because you must have forgot about your Hippocratic Oath.
And when we were at the ER the other night, how slammed packed was it?
Dude, I got in and got out.
It almost looked like a ghost town.
Got in, got out. Got in, got out. And this is Gwinnett County. Wasn't packed. Outside wasn't packed. Got in, got out. I didn't even go to this back there to the ER. They just right there in triage. Let me look in your ear. I see it. Take this and call a doctor. That's pretty much what they said. And those big horse pills. Let me tell you, with these antibiotics, can you find something smaller that's not going to choke you, okay? Just, it's sickening. Not enough nurse and not enough beds. I'm finding out so much right now. And, oh, here. Krisha, what are we hearing? Listen to this, people. Listen. Krisha, we waiting. Bam. Report. Facebook buried viewership stats about vaccine death story. Remember us talk about that? This it says Facebook buried data showing that a story reported in the established news outlets about a death of a healthy doctor who took the Pfizer coronavirus was the most viewed on its platform the first quarter of 2021. According to the comments a Facebook spokesperson made to the Times, it says the social media network shelved the data so it can make fixes first, and it's unclear what those fixes consist of. It says Facebook had prepared a similar report for the first 3 months of the year, but executives never shared it with the public because of the concerns that it would look bad for the company. In that report, a copy of which provided to the Times, it says the most viewed link was a news article with the headline suggesting that the coronavirus jab was at fault for the death of a Florida doctor. They buried it and okay, keep going. We consider making the report public early, Andy Stone, a Facebook spokesperson, but since we knew the attention it would garner, exactly as we saw this week, there are fixes to the system we want to make first.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel.
Really?
Don't waste your time.
But I'm giving out misinformation.
They love me 'cause they know that I'm
so people cannot make a correct judgment for their own.
what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid.
Tom McDonald.
Go ahead and go off. Try and say this is it.
Throwing that out there.
I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
The vaccine story that topped Facebook charts in the first quarter was a report from South Florida Sun Sentinel about a previously healthy doctor who died after taking the coronavirus jab. It says 2 weeks after getting the first dose of Pfizer. Coronavirus jab. It says the 56-year-old doctor in South Florida died in January, possibly the nation's first death linked to the jab. It says the health officials from Florida and the Center of Disease Control and Prevention are investigating what role, if any, the jab played in the death of Dr. Gregory Michael, the Miami Beach and his family, who was otherwise in good health. It says Michael received the first jab on December the 18th at Mount Sinai. Is that a hospital? I guess it is. A medical center, according to the Facebook post from his wife. It says the Sun Sentinel story was a later update to note the conclusion of the official medical examiner, who reported that there was not enough evidence to determine if the vaccine was or was not a contributory factor, but healthy, took a jab, died. Yeah, I'm putting two and two together, and I ain't using Common Core. Facebook buried that. And when I was putting the stuff out there about India, Africa, all the adverse stuff that was going on, you can't post for 3 days. You can't post for a day. You can't comment on a post. That is misinformation. Coronavirus fact. Coronavirus fact. I'm sitting here like, so you don't want the truth out there. They can't handle the truth. I'm sitting here like, oh my God. Hey, Candy, I heard a woman mother took the medicine and she died the next day. I know so many. I know I can, but I won't name them. 5 people. People's like, well, I know 2 people that died. I know 5 that has adverse reactions and is gonna have some kind of complication for the rest of their life. Well, we could play tit for tat. I'll play tit for tat with you too. Well, you ain't finna shame me. I'm gonna blink at you. I'm gonna say, my body, my choice, my body, my choice, just like you would. So you need to stop with that crap. And if you need to trust the scientists, okay, well, do you trust them when I say there's two genders and not 167? Throwing that? No, then eventually I ain't listening to you.
Oh, well, tell them you do agree with the scientists.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Just
ban
not the
them.
Same scientists.
I'm gonna say that one more time.
They agree with.
You on my other pages, okay? If you on my pages, especially ones with moderators, and you throwing up meanie faces, you trying to trigger the algorithms, my mod's about to delete you and you'll never come back. Now, this is what we say. You might be pissed off at that article. Don't get mad at me because I'm reading it, because I'm not destroying your life. I didn't give them authorization to mandate you to do anything. You give thumbs up or hearts to acknowledge that you understand what I just read. I'm going to say that one more time because everybody's like, I'm pissed. Thumbs up if you pissed. If you like it, hearts. But throwing up sad and meanie faces trigger the algorithm so people can't find me. So my mods on all my other channels knows this for a fact because they have been moderated themselves. They have been censored themselves. Now, I know some of the stuff we talk about, it might upset you. I'm sorry you didn't know, just like we didn't. We mad too. We pissed too. But we also know what type of game that they're playing because the mad face and the sad face didn't come out until the truth started leaking. And they had to go in there and figure out what to do. So anytime that you hit a sad face or a meanie face, it triggers the algorithms on Facebook. So one of the rules of that Sandra and Michelle and the rest of them that are moderators on my page has figured out is, hey, we'll just get rid of you. There's more people here that we can get information from, that we can actually talk to, and they understand that it ain't us as regular citizens that is putting all this stuff out there for you to get pissed off at. You won't read, you won't send a letter, you won't pick up a phone to even call your senators, but you'll come here and say, I'm mad. Mad at us for what? We ain't doing this to you. We ain't got no control to do this to you. We don't have that power. But as a collective whole, we can get it out there. People's like, what we need to do, Christian? This is how you do it. You get likes and loves so more people will be drawn this way and the algorithms ain't flipping it so other people can be as smart as you or be more pissed off. So other people can actually share this too. But sitting here and putting mad faces up, and sad faces, it gets my page just knocked way down there so the facts can never get out. Now I understand you might be upset because you pissed like I am. But I also know what they do to pages when this stuff happens. So don't get mad at me because you don't like what I'm talking about. At least you acknowledging that this stuff is going on and your head is no longer buried in the sand. Because I'm not bringing these articles here to hurt your feelings. I'm not bringing these articles here to destroy your life. I am bringing these articles here so you can do the research so no one can ever bamboozle you again and you know when you're being lied to. But I'm not the one that's overtaxing you. I'm not the one that's trying to snatch your children from you. And I'm not the one that's trying to destroy America and the world. So why are you taking it out on everybody else around here that we're trying to come together as a collective whole to understand what to look for? The next one, block them. You're not finna, this is show 970. You don't come here with this. Because you just finding out what's going on in the real damn world. We've been facing reality and getting smacked upside our face a whole bunch time. Like all this stuff that we talking about. I had no idea about half of these experiments that they've been doing. I'm shocked. But if I didn't have these people on here, the Debbies, the Bunnies, the Troys, the Paul Walls and stuff, I'd be dumb just like you. I don't want to be dumb anymore, and I don't want my head in the sand. I want to know what's coming at me full frontal, regardless if it pisses me off or not, regardless if it breaks my heart or not. At least I could get it out there to y'all so you as a collective whole can tell someone else. Because that's exactly what they've been doing for a whole year, keeping you in your house so you'll never be able to talk to people. The first thing that we have to get communication out is the word of mouth. By trying to shut me down, no one else can hear the truth from other people that is sharing the truth to you. So that's why you couldn't have Thanksgiving in some states. That's why you couldn't go to church on Sundays. That's why you couldn't have Easter. That's why you couldn't have Christmas. Because they know when we come together with like-minded individuals, we talk. And that's one thing they have never been able to stop is word of mouth. Don't do that to me. Because your feelings hurt. Hell, my nation is crumbling. I'm a heartbreaker, ass kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers, but just like that. I'm an asshole, dirtbag, no good bastard. You don't like what's coming out my mouth, but you has yet to prove us wrong. You don't like the way I say something, but you have yet to prove me wrong. You don't like what I gotta say? You have yet to prove that I'm lying to you, to even hurt your damn feelings. So what are you really mad at? Who you really mad at? Because it ain't me. I'm not in your wallet. I'm not in your bank account. I'm not in your home. I'm not on your job. I'm not in your life. So what are you really mad at? Pick up that phone. Write an email. Make a phone call. Tell someone else of the secrets that was just revealed to you by other American citizens and citizens all around the world that watches this show, because it affects in all of us right about now. So trying to be mad at me to trigger them to come and headhunt me, you still ain't proved to me what we lied to you with. Did we hurt your feelings? Let me tell you what my daddy said. Get your toes, get them off the ground, stick them in your pocket if I stepped on them. Because one thing you will not question is my integrity. Neither will you question Chantilly's, Paul Wall, Deborah's, Tara's, anyone else on my page. Because you have not proved to us what we lying to you, because everybody has put up receipts so I have read to you word by word of what they got in store for us. So being mad at us because we know more than you is not our fault. Join us every day, because I try to come on every single day unless I'm traveling around the United States and speaking the truth. But being mad at me ain't gonna get you nothing but block the hell off this page. You can go back to World Star. You go to Pornhub for all I care. I've worked hard for my name. And you won't either. People told you so. It don't say Lucretia Hughes told you so. It's we, the people, coming together as a collective whole to get the truth out there, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Just because you believe in Dr. Fructose corn syrup, just because you believe in humans, I believe in the man. And like I keep telling you, he bringing the right people every day on this feed in my life to get the truth out. But you still ain't proved to me what you pissed for. You still ain't proved to me where we lied at. And you still ain't proved to me where any of these people have gotten something wrong, because they coming to you with factual receipts, verifiable information from known websites. You watch TV for a living. I don't even cut mine on. I would rather not be brainwashed on what's really going on in society when I have been shouting since last year that they snatching your civil liberties away and the sky ain't damn falling. And I'm gonna tell you this too. Only person that's gonna destroy this world, it will be fire the next time. Not humans, but the God Almighty who formed this world even before you was born. So if you think you have that much power to destroy his creation, you got another thing coming. He'll get tired of us first. Welcome to my show if you new here. That's why I say these newbies be coming on trying to disrupt stuff and tear stuff up because they refuse to listen to the truth. It ain't our faults. And then you see why I say join the fam? Join the fam. You can go to any page. Someone on that page will throw out the receipts for you to verify for yourself. I'm going to tell you, like Neil Bort said all the time on his show, don't get mad at me. Do your own research so you can be smart just like the rest of us. Hey, Paul Wall, did you see the article about the Afghans not getting Afghans to leave? No, I haven't, but go ahead. Look, this is what happened. I said, hey, pull that article so we can all read it, so we can read it together and get the truth out there. This is what we do. This is what we do. You're opinionated. What are you watching for a living? Because if you think that's journalism, I got those creds too. I'm going to put it right here. That's my creds. You see that right there? That's my cred too. The hell?
What news station is it nowadays?
I don't know. All of them lie. Okay then. Pasaki, you finna put who put something up here about Raggedy Ann? Alright, Tar. Pasaki. Just in case you weren't paying attention to this one too. It says the White House press secretary Carol Ann Pasaki said Tuesday that the United States has a stringent vetting process. What if they can make it into the gates of the airport there on that plane? Because that's about all I see. They sitting there and be like, okay, your name is what? What's your social security number? Let us go into this database like they got everything and everybody in America. So I'm sure hit. You found that over there in Afghanistan. So y'all vetting these people. Then you tell me why Britain literally just found a guy that was on their plane that was on the no-fly list who was a known terrorist. We ain't vetting them at all. But I digress just in case you believe them. It says when it comes to welcoming refugees from Afghanistan. You see how? Okay, Carisha, get through this article. I will, because see this lie right here. See, do you see how I stopped when I know they lying? I didn't throw up no meanie face. I just gave y'all the stink face and side eye. You didn't see me throw up no sad face. I just gave y'all that side eye like. It says when it comes to welcoming refugees in Afghanistan, it says, although she says she cannot speak directly to a report that at least one Afghan was evacuated in the region has suspected ties to ISIS. Let's go back up. This is what you call being a hypocrite in one paragraph. One paragraph, and we already caught them lying. Ready?
Y'all so stupid.
Why is she so stupid?
Get better problems, I swear to God they all want them, y'all so dumb.
Tom McDonald, let it ride, boy. People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah. Let's hear the first verse of Tom, a Canadian that loves Americans did more people.
I'm a hater 'cause I can't relate relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys. K-tight. I, for one, am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just because they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Hey, this is a democracy. It's partly your decision. Hey, this is weird. Feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy. We're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders. Mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction. Being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper. Just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations.
Get better problems, cause I swear. Get back to this line in one paragraph. I just recognize she flip-flopped in one paragraph. CNS News. The White House, Jen Psaki, said Tuesday, and just in case you didn't know this, I'm about to shock you again. She works for the shadow government called West Execs. Look that up for yourself. West Execs. 23 of Biden's top administrators in his administration comes from one shadow government. We've read this, and she is one of them. So keep going. I will. The White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, said Tuesday, today, that the United States has a stringent, strong, unbreakable, very vetting process when it comes to welcoming refugees from Afghanistan. Although she says she could not directly speak to a report that at least one Afghan who was evacuated from the region is a suspected ties to ISIS. Wait, no. She said they have a stringent vetting process. If one get through, you ain't vetting nobody. It's that simple. If one of the terrorists get through, ain't no vetting going on. Something's going wrong. They lying through their chief. One paragraph. Ain't even made it to the second paragraph, and I just pinpointed you they lying. But go ahead and believe them. It says, Peter Ducey from Fox News, which I don't read, says there is any concern that, is there any concern that maybe trying to reach this deadline and get everyone out, that mistakes are being made now that there is a report that at least one Afghan evacuated from Qatar is suspected ISIS ties. This is what she said with a funky attitude. Okay, this is what she said. I saw that clip. First, I would like to say we have a stringent vetting process, which includes background checks before any individuals come to the United States. So I can't speak to one individual, but I can tell you and confirm to you that we are taking the vetting of any individual who coming to the United States come out incredibly serious. And it's an extensive process. This is what she said. I like to say that this is on track with the biggest and largest airlift in United States history. And so that's bringing American citizens out. Then there's so many still over there. It is bringing our Afghan partners out. It's bringing allies out. So no, I would not say that anything but it's a success. Didn't you just come back for vacation? Okay, Creation. It says, contradiction. Defense One reported that security screeners at the Ala Air Base in Qatar have detected at least one of the Afghans who was evacuated from Kabul airport has potential ties to ISIS and was on the no-fly list. She just lied to you, dog. Slow down.
Those are of the people who've been evacuated that went to Qatar. They've been going to a mixture of places, so they found that one there. And just to completely change the subject and play something that has nothing to do with any of this.
That's why I just gotta get the side eye. It's just like, go ahead, Dave.
Maybe some mountain music. You got it. Like Grandma and Grandpa used to play.
Hey!
And I'll float on down the river.
I am so country.
To the Cajun Hideaway.
we gonna get shut down on Mount Music? Me some. Hey. I don't know why I want to do two-step on a country song. What else you got over there? Who was that? I remember Paw and them. I'm playing them all the time.
You don't. I used to sit on road cases next to the monitor guy during their shows.
Just tell people
the guitar player's wife didn't travel, but my mother did.
Who the band?
That was Alabama.
Well, that's all you had to say. Sweet home Alabama. Just throwing out all these country music. Yeah, I used to listen to that.
That wasn't throwing out a bunch of country music.
I want you to say, boppa, boppa, boppa,
well, my mom dated their guitar player, too.
I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world, a cold beer in my hand, life is good.
This is dedicated to the cows in France. Dedicated to the cows in France.
Let's talk about that. I'm sure that did not go with that. We're going to end this on a good note. We're going to talk about cows in France attacking people on the beach for no damn apparent reason. But okay then, wee. Here we go. Cow attacks prompt beach closures at popular tourist destination. A whole herd of cows on the beach. And no one eating steak or hamburgers. Okay, y'all make sure y'all come over here to Faith Over Fear rally where you're going to get a free hamburger from cows that literally died for the cause. It says, nothing ruined a day at the beach like aggressive cows. Have you been to Myrtle? I just, woo, they everywhere. All right then, it said the beach in France. That it is famous for sunbathing cows. They seriously have been to Myrtle Beach. Have y'all? Because I was like, girl, Dave, look at that, Dave. It says recently had a temporary close due to aggressiveness of the behavior from these animals. They cows. Kick them in the milk duds.
Yeah, wasn't that on our honeymoon?
Yeah, let's kick them in the milk duds. What the hell? They cows. Just kick them, walk up, kick them in the milk duds.
Look. And I'm like, no.
I know it, honey. There was a bunch of cows. I was like, hey, Dave, look it over there, bro. Just don't look, Dave. Look, don't look. This is how we spend our honeymoons. Local officials took the opportunity to remind the public that the cows are wild animals and should be given their space. Okay then.
And we begin to rock. Steady rocking all night long.
Is that what you're doing with cows?
Steady.
Moo. Okay, keep going. It says apparently the animal got used to not having to share land with people during the past year while the tourists were kept away due to the lockdown. And now the cows are very pissed that they have to give up their beach, saying that while tourists laugh at the cows and think they make good pictures, the animals have become a real problem on the land. Multiple people have recently been attacked by these cows, including one man that was gorged in the neck. How you was gorged in the neck? What Joe Biden? Because you know he loves sniffing and coming up behind there, crazy. There was also another incident where a herd of cows chased the wee tourists down the street. A 70-year-old had an extremely close call with death after the cows attacked her while she was hanging her laundry. Why are you hanging your laundry on the beach? She said, I'm going moo, just moo. It said this is not the first time visitors have been attacked by the cows. It says in 2017, a beachgoer attempted to take a selfie. Millennial. How did I have to know about that? Because we don't do that in Generation X. Y'all had to teach us what a selfie was. It says, with one of the animals, unfortunately, the animal respond by kissing her on the face. At the end, her injuries was not life-threatening, and I guarantee she's a vegan for the rest of her life. Yay! We got through a show. And it did not skip or holler or anything else. Go ahead and end the show, Dave, because people going to think I'm crazy. Move. And on up. He said move. Don't pet fluffy clouds and don't eat yellow snow. And you safe. Just look at Ohio trucker like, what? There's been so many things that's held us down. But now it look like things are finally coming around. I know we got a long, long way to go. And where we end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting ourselves together. We're polishing up our acts now. If you felt like you've been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. Hey, I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Woo! USA, USA, ain't no stopping us now. Not the Taliban, not ISIS. We actually got guns over here. Pow, pow, pew, 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 boom, 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 boom. So on that note, Krisha, I know, peeps, I know. Y'all have a great day. Y'all make sure y'all get over there to our Etsy store, Fallback USA. Look at our merchandise. Look at our shirts. They're all made in house. Get over there to the Eventbrite page. Sign up for the Faith Over Fear rally. And last check, and we're going to take this out. Wait a minute. Can I just do that? Really? We're going to see how many people actually signed up. She just all over the place today. Still 182 people. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So y'all make sure y'all get over there to our Eventbrite page. Go over there to our PayPal, Cash App, it don't matter. Chris, you begging, please, baby, please.
It ain't gonna happen without
what?
you.
Go ahead and say holla, Faded to Black.
Holla, Faded to Black.
Dude, that was gay.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. on the Range Broadcasting Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia